Hello and welcome to your Keyword.com 360-degree visibility free trial. We're so glad to have you here and we're excited for you to give our tool a try. This onboarding video will cover every aspect you need to know to master Keyword.com. Here's what we'll cover. First, the Google Keyword Rank Tracker, which tells you everything you need to know about how your websites are performing in Google search. Then AI visibility, where we track how often your brand shows up across AI search engines like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, and more. After that, we'll cover reporting so that you can turn your SEO progress into something that you can share with your clients and stakeholders. And finally, our API and MCP for anyone looking to connect their Keyword.com data to their own tools or ask AI assistants about their visibility. Let's dive right in. During onboarding, you'll have added the domain to track as well as some keywords. After doing that, you'll be redirected to this page, which will show you an overview of all of your projects that you're tracking. Click on the project you've created to view your individual project metrics. Here, we'll see a few things. The first is a high-level overview of the distribution of your keyword rankings across different buckets. On the right, you'll see your visibility and estimated traffic charts, and below, we can find our keyword rankings. Here, you'll find every keyword that you're tracking. You have access to metrics like search volume, CPC, competition level, SERP features, so on and so forth. If you click into any keyword, you'll find its full rank history. And you can also view day by day how your competitors have been ranking for that keyword and what their movement looks like. Click on the search results icon to open up a screenshot of the SERP that was recorded when we last checked that keyword's ranking. Moving on to the Overview tab, here we can find different keyword performance charts such as share of voice, average rank, SERP feature performance, keywords by intent, and others that give you insights into your performance. In the Top Pages tab, we'll find performance metrics about how each of our URLs are performing for the keywords that we're tracking. In our Keyword Intelligence tab, we'll find new keyword opportunities to expand what you're tracking. There are a few ways to discover them. Connect your Google Search Console and we'll surface keywords your site is already getting impressions for, but that you may not be tracking yet. You can also pull up related keywords to branch out from a seed term and dig into your competitors' keywords with access to the keyword search volume, CPC, and competition level. And whenever you spot one worth tracking, you can add it to your project. Now, let's move on to AI visibility. To get started, add a domain to track and then head over to settings. Start off by adding all brand name variations for your brand to make sure that we catch all of its instances in the responses. Next, head to the Topics tab and create a topic with a descriptive name, such as Best Rank Tracker. Once you've done that, head over to the Search Terms tab and click on Find Terms. Then, choose the topic that you've created and click on Find Terms, and Keyword.com will return a list of suggested prompts written in natural language that you can directly start tracking across your chosen AI engines. Once you've added your prompts, you'll be able to click into one of them to view detailed performance metrics. Click on View Detailed Insights to open up the full breakdown for that prompt. Here, you'll see your visibility score, sentiment, number of brand mentions, citations, average position, detection rate, and top 3 visibility. You can view your brand's performance for key metrics over time and analyze your competitors' metrics to see who you're up against. In the citation and reference analysis, you'll see all citations that were pulled, every source the AI referenced when answering that prompt. You can see which URLs are most cited, whether your own site is among them, and whether your competitors are earning mentions that you're not. At the bottom, we'll find the executions history where we can view the response for each run of that prompt. In the Overview tab, we'll find our average brand performance metrics for all the prompts that we're tracking. You can filter this view down according to the different AI engines you're tracking, topics and tags that you've created, or specific queries. In the Overview tab, we can find how our brand is performing over time, the topic performance, AI engine performance, as well as the overall share of voice and share of citations. In the Citations tab, we can see every source the AI engines are putting from across all of your tracked prompts. You can find which domains are cited most often, the breakdown of the categories of the citations, and a host of other charts that help you to understand where the answers are coming from and who they're mentioning the most. Below, we'll find a breakdown of all the most mentioned citations, as well as the individual URLs that are being referenced to drill down on. In the Sentiment tab, we'll find all the information we need to know how our brand and competitors are being described in AI's responses. We can view all positive, neutral, and negative wordings used to describe our brand, and most importantly, we can drill down into where that specific wording appeared in which of the prompts that we're tracking. Now that you can see exactly where you stand across both Google and AI search results, let's talk about how to report to stakeholders and clients. In Keyword.com, you have multiple reporting features, so you can share your progress in whatever way fits the person on the other end. The first is shared links. For each project, you can share a URL to share your performance metrics that your recipients can access without logging into any app. For the Google Keyword Rank Tracker, head to any project or tag and click on Share. Copy the link and open it in a new tab to see exactly what your clients or stakeholders will see. Here they have access to the same metrics you see in your dashboard, including SERP history, and see the keyword in the search results. In your settings, you can personalize which metrics you want to share in your reports, as well as brand your reports with your own logo, link, and company description. To share a link for AI visibility, simply head to your project and click on this icon here, and then choose which tabs to show and click on Create Link. If you prefer to send out a scheduled email report with your rankings, head to the Reports section and set one up in a few clicks. And if your team already lives in Google Looker Studio, you can pull your Keyword.com data straight in through our connector. Connect it once and let the data flow in automatically. No manual exports, no copy-paste. For anyone who wants to connect their Keyword.com data to their own tools and processes outside of the dashboard, you can use our API for SERP or API for AI visibility, and find your API token inside of your settings. Let's talk about the MCP. The MCP lets you connect Keyword.com directly to an AI assistant like Claude. So instead of clicking through dashboards, you can simply ask questions in plain language. Things like, how did my top 10 keywords move this week? Or which competitors gained the most visibility in AI answers? And you'll get the answer back in seconds. It turns all of your ranking and visibility data into something you can just have a conversation with. You can connect in just a few clicks. Either head to ChatGPT and find the Keyword.com app, or connect it to Claude Code and other platforms by adding our MCP server URL as a new connector and authorizing the connection. You'll log in with your Keyword.com account, and once it's linked, your assistant has direct access to your live data. And there you have it. You're now ready to start tracking your Google and AI visibility rankings, share your report, and plug that data using the API or MCP. Everything you've seen is live in your trial right now, so the best thing you can do is start tracking the keywords and prompts that matter to you and start improving your visibility. If you get stuck anywhere or want a hand setting something up, feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to help.